Atheists usually complain that since you have claimed that God exists, therefore the burden of proof is upon you to prove that God exists. Actually, this is not true. The burden of proof is not upon me to prove that God exists, because belief in God is a basic belief. So any belief which is the default, or any belief which is the basic, I don't have any burden of proof to prove it. For example, if I say that India got independence on 15 August 1947. Now I was not there, but I have received the informations from is something which is mass transmitted. Fine. So something which is mass transmitted, I have received that information. Now I agree that that information can be wrong, but it needs to be proven wrong by someone who disagrees with this fact. If someone disagrees with the fact, the burden of proof is not upon the one who is claiming the fact. The burden of proof is upon the one who is disagreeing with the fact. If I say that I believe in truth, fine, this is a basic belief. So if a person says no, what is the evidence that you should be truthful, or what is the evidence that truth exists? So one who is claiming to be on truth, to claiming to believe in truth, he does not have to provide any evidence. The one who disagrees with the truth, he needs to provide evidence. Similarly, belief in God is a basic belief to such an extent that everybody believes in God. Now I am not saying that since everybody believes in God, therefore you also need to believe in God. What I am saying, that if you disagree, the burden of proof is upon you, not upon us. Just because we are claiming that God exists, that doesn't mean that this is an extraordinary claim. You have said that extraordinary claim requires extraordinary evidence. I agree with you, but this is not an extraordinary claim. This is the most ordinary claim. This is the most basic claim. This is the most obvious claims which even a scientist and even someone who is an illiterate believes in. For example, if I say that polytheism is wrong, for example, I say the shirk is wrong, I am claiming it, but it's my duty to prove that it's wrong. If I say that Islam is the word of God, so though I'm claiming it, but it's my duty to prove it. Why? Because other people around me do not believe in Islam. So it's my duty to prove that Islam is a religion of truth. It's my duty to prove that why shirk is wrong, but it's not my duty to prove something which has united the whole of humanity, and the only people disagreeing are those who are atheists. And as far as evidences are concerned, I think enough evidence have been provided to the atheist. The problem with the atheist is that no matter how many evidence you provide to them, they will ask the same question over and over again. So talking with an atheist is like talking to a wall. You can present all the evidence you have want, but they said that's not evidence, and they can easily just brush out anything as evidence as claim. So we should start asking atheists what is the evidence for science, and let's see what happens.